Hi guys, I'm back with another Craft With Me video. Going back to my Meet Me in the Library journal. I'm Stacy with Crafty Dragon. What? Crafty Dragon Creations. I don't know, sometimes I'm draggy. So yeah, let's get started. I have an idea and I wanted to do it with you guys on here because I think this will be kind of neat. We'll see. So on the back of this, I have this piece from my kit, and I want to glue it here, but I also want like a closure. So I'm going to take this fabric and cut a little strip. I don't know how this is going to work, if it's going to work. I think it'll be kind of cool. I don't know that I want that to wrap around. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I definitely don't want it that long. So let's cut it there. Okay. I think I am going to have that wrap around. And then this will open. But why? Why, you ask? Why not? Just another little fun interactive element in a journal. We could even extend this a little bit so that there is a tuck inside. Let's see. That's not long enough. This is, it's pretty thick, but I think it's like a bookmark. I mean, it can be dual purpose. We can have this open. You could write on here and then have a tuck here. Let's do that, but cut off my pencil marks because we don't need to see the pencil marks. Apparently, I mean, I could erase it, but we're just gonna cut them off there. Okay. There we go. Interesting. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do it. I'm gonna use some tape. And tape down on here. So how's everybody doing? January is kind of like that, I don't know what to do with my life now month. You know, we had all the holidays, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and now it's like, okay, now what? But I'm doing all right. Been reading. If you're in my Facebook group, you might have seen a post I made. I love psychological thrillers, mysteries, things like that. So I'm gonna do a challenge this year for myself, and I made like a little log that as I read a book, I'm going to print out a picture of the cover and glue it onto my page. Actually, let me show you real quick because I have it right here. This is my planner. So I made this. I posted this in my Facebook group if you want to use it. But it's the ABC Challenge, and it's by title. So I've read The Intruder, so there's I, and Under My Skin for You. And then I have a list of what I want to read for most of the letters. But yeah, that's been fun to do so far, even though I've only read 2 books so far. But I love to read, and I don't give myself enough time to do so. And reading is great me time and escape from the world time, and so, you know, kind of follow somebody else's problem at a time. But also, I mean, I love other genres too, but that is my favorite genre. Oh, I forgot to put this on. I've always loved to read. I get that from my grandmother. She used to read all the time as well, all into the night. So that's kind of what I've been trying to do as a form of self-care. Even though I'm reading about, you know, murder and mayhem. I know there's enough of that in the real world, but I'd rather know that it's just happening on pages, so. But I am also a true crime junkie, so there's that. Okay, so we have that. And then we can open this, we can write on here, and we can tuck stuffs in here. Like so. And then we're going to have that closed so that whatever you tuck in here will stay. And this will not keep flipping open. So we're going to go for the Velcro again, but I'm going to use, ooh, I have black. No, just use the regular one. Well, here, I have a little piece of black. You know, you can cut these, so you don't have to use the whole entire piece. I think that'll stay. I hope it will. Probably could have added a little glue on there as well, but I think this is pretty sticky. There we go. Yeah. So then there's journaling space here, and we can tuck some little things in there, and then boom, close it. Cool. I like that. Never done that before. All right, let's do of course I have just some easy stuff like that. Maybe I could put it on the back of this envelope. Yeah, that shows up good there. So let me get this folded over, and it has a little curve there. I think this is actually part of like another little folio kit, but that's okay. Let's see. Get my bone folder here. All right. I need to make sure this is actually glued. I usually back my ephemera pieces with book page, especially like pockets, just to make them a little stronger. But I use glue sticks, so it doesn't always stick, oops, as well as I'd like. I'll put it more over to the side there. There we go. And then we can put stuff in there. What do we want to do with this? Let's see. What can we do with this? I don't know what we could do with this. A little page tab here. So we can open up. Kind of weird, isn't it? I don't know why I did that. I don't know. We'll leave that for a later time. So I do have this little envelope where we can put stuff inside. There we go. Do want to ink this up though. This is backed with something that can be written on. And then we could take that little thing I had, this, and make like a belly band for this envelope to hang on. Like so. Like that. Where do I want to put it? Put it here. Okay, I need to trim that just a little bit. Okay, I should trim the other side too. Just a little bit. There we go. Make sure I get it in the right place here. There we go. Excuse me. We have our belly band, and then our little envelope can go there. Let's see on this page. I do have some pockets. I have that one. And I have that one. I also have this. That's kind of a lot with all of that and all of that. So maybe we'll just do this. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to cut these off. I usually don't fill these so much that those are really needed. I know it gives me more room, you know, the whole width of the pocket to put something, but that's okay. Just looks like a square. Let's make a, oh, it could go this way. That's right. All right, let's do our little notch in there. And we could also, we could put like the globe on there, along with some glasses. It's kind of cute. Let's do that. That down, but not all the way. There we go. Now we can just put that in here. Here we go. And we'll do one more. I could do this one similar to the other one, but don't necessarily want to repeat anything. So we're just going to ink this up. I think I'm going to add a little bit of glue down here. This will just be a pocket or a tuck. It shows up good on this packaging paper. Oops. Give it time to dry, Stacy. Okay, so we have that. And let's see here. One more. I think we might do that one. go ahead and cut those off as well. Put that there. Okay, so we can take this little thing, put that in there, or put it in there. And let's see. Put that on there. Let's do that. Where'd that little page tab go that I had? That would be really good, I think, for this. If I can get it on there. Okay, let's just do it. Let's do it. Get that inked up. Go. And should have gone a little higher. There we go. But that's crooked. Here we go. Okay. That's a little better. And here we can just kind of stuff some little things, and I think that's pretty much like all the pocket type stuff. I do have this little stamp one. I have this. Be cute somewhere, but I think I'm going to go ahead and stop there, and finish it up off camera, because I'm gonna have to now make pockets and stuff, which that takes a little while, so I'll figure out what I can do with this. So yeah, there we go. There's that one. Make sure that little tab's not getting bent. And there we go. All right, guys. Thank you again for joining me. Hope you're having fun following along with this journal. I'm really enjoying making it. It's fun to play in. And maybe when we come back, I'll have these things dealt with. I don't know. We'll see. I might just cut them off. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. All my stuff is linked below on my socials if you want to follow me other places. And yeah, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.